Yeah, is there anything we want to discuss before we start shadow running?
Mostly we want to ask the GM if we are going to a location and we have amongst ourselves secretly conjured up or discussed certain plans, to what extent do we need to describe our planning process to you so that you could so that you can successfully run it, and so that we won't find ourselves in a situation where we have actually figured something out, something that we want to address, and we fail something that triggers it, and you say, okay, you have failed, but we say, oh, but we pulled this thing out of our ass. So basically, what would we need to describe so that we wouldn't put you in a position where the GM can't tell the story because we have held back information, but we won't go into a hour-long exposition march, basically.
Pretty much, the GM shouldn't be God. Should know all, see all. If you guys have like a plan on something, run with it. If you guys have extra backup stuff, just let me know. If all else fails, I'll have you roll, see if it works or not, and then adjust from there. If it screws up the story too bad, I'll just let you know it won't work. For whatever reason. So if I tell you whatever you tried, no matter how you tried, it's not working, look, it'll be the easiest way to deal with that.
So basically, if during
because we are playing a set story.
Okay.
I mean, we are playing a set story. I'm not just pulling it out of my butt. If it won't fit with the story, I'll just say, after about the third time I tell you it doesn't work, we'll have to move on to something different. If it's something I'm just pulling out of my butt, we have a lot more leeway, but not with the set story that we're running.
Yeah. Okay. So if somewhere in the process we say, but we have a redundancy for that, it means that we have actually discussed this. We are not pulling things out of our ass either, basically.
Right. As long as you guys have it noted somewhere, that's all that really matters. And really, I don't care. It's just, if it's good, we'll use it. If it doesn't work with the story, we won't.
Okay.
I'm extremely flexible on stuff, and if we get sidetracked, if we get completely on a different adventure from what we've got in the book here, that'd be fine too, but we'll try not to.
Can you see the link that's been posted in the TeamSpeak?
I mean, like, this is I could if I had it up. I'm looking at the dang thing back up, the game itself.
Link?
I can see what has been typed.
Post it again. You might have to jump across to the Chaos Nova channel in the bottom tabs there.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, so this is all going to happen in game, but between Eclipse and Barsil, they're going to try and get as much of this stuff together as they possibly can between them. So that's sort of like a heads up on
seeing whatever it is here.
You might, when in TeamSpeak, go down to the very bottom of the window and then go across to the right where it says Chaos Nova.
I got it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's.
I'm gonna add something.
Okay.
There might be a problem with that, though. If we drop the stuff from the roof, then I know somebody's on the roof.
Not unless Gundar causes a large enough commotion and there is more noise and racket inside.
Yeah, but they'll be sort of floating down from the roof. Anyone who looks even remotely up will see them.
Well, we don't have to. We could drop some from the roof, but possibly we could just leave them in an alley and kick them over and let them blow down into the street as well.
Or just make a flashbang sandwich with them and let that scatter.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. We've got a
Just
few
have a
options.
handful. Just have a handful to drop somewhere.
Like leave them in the porta potties and things like that.
Under the cars, windshield wipers.
Keep in mind, doing that's going to take quite a bit of time. Someone's going to notice you. How are you guys planning on getting onto the roof? Are you on the roof of the other building at
adjacent
the
building.
moment? Where is everybody right now?
From my understanding of listening to the video, I think the plan was to get to an adjacent building and get across. But there's also a note here for climbing gear. I don't know if that climbing gear is included in the getting from one building to the other, or if someone had the idea to climb up the building itself.
No, the climbing gear would be for Tacoma to, as a redundancy, it would be as a backup plan if she needs to go inside the warehouse and crawl on the roof beams.
Okay.
So that's basically a backup thing for now.
So how does
what
Sam get onto the roof and then across to the other building?
What I understood was that Sam and
Where
Tacoma.
is everybody right now? Are
We're
we
still
all
in.
on the roof of a different building?
We're
all
still in the club planning
table.
this.
Gundar is in the corner.
Okay. That's what I need to know.
Can I list what I understood where everybody is?
Mm-hmm.
So my understanding is that the trolls and Miss Shiny Butt, what was it, Starglow, will be on the ground. Will be on the ground. So the trolls would be mingling with the crowd, and I think Nuts' character can sort of be on the standby, but also on the ground.
Yeah.
Sam and Tacoma will be in the adjacent building, ziplining to the warehouse roof.
While you're ziplining, you might want
Okay.
the trolls should probably start their fight when you're ziplining, as to sort of draw attention away from that, because I think people will probably see a couple of people ziplining over.
Basically, the points that we want to address are: point A, have the trolls ready to distract the guards and stir up some trouble with the crowd to distract the guards some more. Then Sam and Tacoma would be making their way to the warehouse roof. Then the trolls would be ready to plant an EMP when necessary. But mostly they are keeping the guards busy.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
think
the
I'm
first tier
behind
of
this.
the
Yeah.
plan. Trolls keep the guards busy, stirring up trouble as needed. Sam and Tacoma make their way to the roof, and Miss Starklow basically keeps an eye out for quick changes and if we need to adjust something or that sort of thing.
Okay. Yeah. I fully agree. Yeah. So should we get into it? Should we?
What weapons is?
What weapons are we going in with? I think. Should we just get into scene? Like we're at the bar. We're still at the club in the private booth. We're all a little bit tanked up because it took Sam an hour to find the information in the Matrix.
Gundar, get my drink.
Yeah, Gundar's still sat in the corner, I think, and Tacoma is sat behind her pile of vodka glasses. It's like sideways grinning at people. So yeah, I think if we get into scene, we're still in the club, and we're sort of finalising our plan and trying to bring Gundar in on it, but at the same time, like, if he still wants to sit in the corner and chill, then we'll inform him on the drive over or whatever when it's less sort of sensory overload.
Gundar may be silent, but Gundar understands what's going on.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I have a question about drone mechanics. Can somebody else fly a signal or a relay drone, but I can use it, like use the relay?
Yeah,
Gundor
who's
can.
acting as the drone rigger on this one?
I've got driving anthropomorph vehicles, which are like legged vehicles, and I've got driving like level 6 or whatever. So I think that's what governs your drone skill, but I could be wrong.
Wait,
My character
let
is
me
not
check.
necessarily a
Definitely
rigger.
like you could run spider drones and you can run wheeled drones, but something flying would be a lot more,
Yeah.
more likely to crash it.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be
And
able to fly because you can't default on that skill.
Yeah, it's a
and
flying
I
I
mean,
drone.
should
you
I should
could, but
have
you wouldn't want to be doing
aviation.
it for an important run.
Just a second. I'm gonna try to find a guide. Put at least one point into aircraft, but pilot aircraft. One run.
And you
Perfect.
could run the flying drones. That helps you separate out. You know, Nux has the spider drones and wheeled, and Tacoma can run the flying ones. So
I totally
whatever
love
you
the idea of
So,
plan on
Eclipse having a.
using for this.
Yeah, so as the decker, I can use that as a relay drone, even though I'm not actually piloting it. Is that correct?
Yes,
I'd say
like
yes.
if Tacoma flew it to the building, you could use it as a relay to get at the comm link if that's what you have in mind. Yeah, is that what you're thinking? Using it as like a relay tower to boost your signal, so you don't have to be right there.
Well, what kind of range do they have?
Generally, you have to be pretty much. I'd give you like maybe a 50-foot radius for hacking, just standing somewhere and working. That little drone, it would just depend on which one you wanted to buy. You could have whatever you wanted for the most part, within reason. You know,
So
you
I would need
hike
to
through
get.
that building. They could be
I would need to
flying
get onto that.
100 feet
Just
above. Yeah, you would need to get onto the roof. You did it that way. You just had to have something that could keep the drone in the right area, and you close enough that you could hit it.
so we could be inside the adjacent building instead of on top, and just send the drone over.
Give me just a second. Let me find some numbers here.
We also need to make sure that we can get all of this stuff.
All right. Let me pull up what I need you guys to. Let me just keep talking. Just give me a second while I pull up another sheet here.
Is there a skill for acquisition? Ability to buy shit on the black market.
I believe there is.
Oh, I suppose that'd be a knowledge skill. Hey, like, I don't know.
It would be. I just gotta find what I need you to choose from here. Sorry, while I was trying to get this loaded, all my stuff is. For some reason, when my computer turns off, it shuts down any open files.
Yay!
No, it's really a pain in the ass. Gotta go through.
Gundar would like to order a plate of nachos to consume as everyone waits.
Okay. Eclipse will go to the bar and buy some nachos for Gundar, and then return with them, so he doesn't have to venture forth across the dance floor and have to deal with all that.
Does Eclipse fear Gundar's dance moves?
No. Eclipse fears Gundar freaking out.
Gundar still has shades on to prevent bright lights from distracting him and turning him into a rage-filled monster.
Okay, I think the music's still quite loud as well, though.
Gundar has earmuffs on.
Just imagine this massive troll sat in the corner of this nightclub looking really sort of hardcore, and then you've got like these pink fluffy headphones on your head to sort of drown everything out, and a pair of like really girly pink flower shades on to sort of protect you from the light.
Gundar is upset that you would think that they were flowery sunglasses. They are star-spangled and glitter.
I approve of this.
Things are going to get fun when the flashbang starts flying.
Do any of you-
Flying.
Do any of you guys have a plan? 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 Do any of
You're gonna fit in at that
Any
rock
of
gig just
y'all
fine
pick your
tonight.
Gundar is reminded of Avengers
your
movie.
contact list yet?
I have not got any contacts, but DR does. I know this much is true.
Okay, I'm looking here at one of the sample characters, and it says contacts, arms dealer, which would
Okay.
get some of the stuff on your list. So,
I was
whichever
wondering.
one of you wants to have Underworld, or Black Market, or arms dealer contacts, go ahead and start writing that stuff onto your sheet.
I was wondering if
Fixer. You guys need a fixer.
between my knowledge of Seattle gangs and sort of like etiquette security, would that give me like a black market knowledge skill? Like, because I know the gangs and I sort of know how they work security wise, like where they get their arms from.
Just roll d6 for me.
Roll how many d6?
Just 2.
Just 2 d6, yeah.
Correct.
I got a 2 and a 4, so no successes.
Oh, that'll actually work. You have a fixer. Your connection is a 2. His loyalty is a 4. So that means he won't be able to get a lot of big stuff himself. He'd just be able to get the basic runner gear. He may know somebody else, but he's very loyal to you. You know, you saved him or something.
Okay, cool.
So you at least have a fixer.
I'm going to put this on the extra
we
note
progress,
sheet
you know.
for now.
Yeah,
Oh,
but you have a contact that's a fixer, connection to, loyalty 4.
Yeah, while all this is happening, would Sam dex in and download some humanist propaganda audio files?
I love it, man.
Were you able to see the were you able to see the thing that I shared? Whenever you want to check in, basically, just run a Google search, and I can filter your search based on successes that you're looking for. So you know, like you type in the name of your Mr. Johnson, you're gonna pull up all kinds of different information. None of it's accurate. So that way you can have a little bit extra, you know, real life experience when you're decking, basically. I mean, if you need to find James Smith book, you can look that up on a Google search on your home computer, and then that's what your hackers, the information hackers, find you. And your various skills will narrow down the results to get closer to it. If that makes any kind of sense.
But what if you're searching for something that doesn't exist in the real world but is extremely common in the Shadowrun universe?
The game is old enough, and the particular run I'm running is old enough that you could Google any name within this game module, it'll pull up. So the information where this doing SR4 is old enough. It's about 10 years old for most of it. It is there on Google. I've already done a couple of it. That's how I got the idea to do it. Is the information's already out there. I mean, you could absolutely spoil the whole thing with Google search.
Does Barsil help in getting any of this equipment as well? Because I seem to remember that was his thing. Like, if we need a truck for the job, he's the one who can find it for us. So does he help us with any of this equipment?
He will pay for it. Let me look and see if there's anything special that.
And while all this is going on, Eclipse is...
He can get you in touch with somebody.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, Eclipse is also sitting with Gundar and asks if Gundar wants anything for the job as well.
Gundar, as he munches upon his tasty nachos and spits out the olives which seem to have been placed on them, Gundar does not approve of said olives.
Okay.
He says, Gundar is ready to go whenever Gundar needs to go. I do not need anything.
Alright, sweet. Okay, then
Gundar needs his dance moves.
Gundar needs to shake his booty, that's for sure.
Just going out onto the dance floor and throwing the robot.
Okay, did Sam get that stuff or not then? The Humanus stuff?
If you
Roll your,
Google for it, and that reflects on how you.
Yeah, it just brings up like Humanus and the Shadowrun wiki. It's something that'll be on a Humanus website, not really in Google.
Yeah, roll your I just gotta find the right thing here.
You've got a hacking skill, haven't you, DL?
Roll your hacking. I'm looking at your sheet trying to find the right thing.
Oh, you've got. Have you not got message
Your
boards as
underworld
well?
Yeah, this is the kind of thing you'd probably pull off
Probably.
like newsfeeds, message boards, or website, what have you. I
Yes,
imagine it would be
go
quite common.
with underworld politics. Roll your underworld politics and your hacking, or your perception would be better. Roll those two. Underworld politics and your hacking. Let me know how many. And your perception. Let me know how many successes you get. Could be 6 dice. And then
You say 6
while
dice.
he's doing that, it should be 6. And while he's doing that, Barstow can get you the EMP, and if Sam can't get the Humanist information, he can get you that stuff for a connection.
Okay. So we get the EMP. How many of them do we get? Do we get 1 or 2?
Roll a dice and tell me what you got. I don't have any dice with me.
Okay.
Just roll 1. Tell me what number you get.
I got a 3.
You're able to get 1.
You only get 1. Okay, cool. So EMP times 1.
Yeah, Sam rolled 4 1s, a 3, and a 5.
Oh, that's awful. Not only did they not help you, they're going to be looking for you because you're an orc trying to get, some of their information. You didn't make it
I'm not
but
looking for
they're going to be
I've just looked for
keeping an eye
recorded
out.
speeches. Like stuff they've done in the past.
Okay. You're not
Gundor
going
will
to find
protect you.
anything at all that you're looking for. You had 4
Sorry, what was
1s,
that?
and that's a pretty bad failure. So with 4 1s, you had a pretty bad failure. So you're not going to be able to find anything you're looking for.
Can I roll again, or is that it? Like, can I keep looking?
How much time do you guys want to... Yeah, okay. Eventually you'll find something. I'm not sure exactly what you're looking for, but through continued searching, you can find whatever it is you need, but you get the feeling that you may have caught someone's attention in doing so. I mean, it's not hard. It is difficult if you're a troll or an orc. It's not hard if you're human to go get a stack of humanist, pamphlets to print them out. You found what you needed, but you caught somebody's attention. And that's because you rolled the 4 1s. That's a pretty big failure.
So do we have the material or not?
I think he
At the moment,
eventually
no,
finds
but yes,
it.
you can get it all. Yes, you guys can gather everything that you need. It's just gonna take you the rest of the night and most of tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. So, apart from the EMP, the only thing we really need is the relay drone and the climbing gear, I guess.
Climbing gear also.
Can find the climbing gear, and then the
So-
relay drone. She'll have to find herself also, though, since she's the one that's going to actually be driving it.
Gundor is good at
Also-
climbing.
I would like to refer to my gear list, my starting gear list now, and and say that I do have some flashbangs and a taser.
Okay,
So
excellent.
So if we need to invoke the plan tonight, the taser would conveniently stand in for an EMP. I already have some flashbangs, and yeah. Also, I have a bit of climbing skill, but very little.
Okay. How are you planning on using the taser as an EMP?
Zap the generator. Up close.
I will absolutely let you try. That is great. I will absolutely let you do that. I'm not saying it'll work. I'm just saying I'll absolutely let you try it. God, yes. I want to see
Is
the
this the
little
point where
dwarf
we should be
hate.
worried?
No. Well, I don't know. What's your luck today? Hey, don't let her. Don't let her back at it, tasing that generator.
So
Of
the only
course,
thing. Go on.
of course, the plan was that Tacoma would not be on the ground herself. We would have one of the trolls near the. She's instructing others. She would hand her taser to one of the trolls, who would be close to the generator, but she would be assisting Sam and ready to climb on the rooftop if needed.
Gundar cannot operate fancy electronics. Gundar uses fist to smash generator.
I wonder
Barcel's got
how would
tech negative.
how would Parcel want to play out an unlucky dwarf's concocted plan?
Gundar have new
Barcel
plan.
is actually yeah, Barcel's tech negative. It's not really a thing in the new series, but it means if I wanted to touch someone else's computer, I'm likely to destroy it. You know, just I touch it, turn it on, and its programs are wiped. His equipment has been reworked so it'll work for him, but he has the gremlin's fault, and he's tech negative.
Then why not?
He's a
Why
mage
won't?
to make up for it.
If that's the
He gives
case,
you the equipment, I just can't use none of it.
if that's the case, why won't we just assign him to touch and quote unquote fix the generator by accidentally bumping into it?
Look at look in the handbook for the gremlins negative. It doesn't work for a good reason. I can't say, well, I'll just screw up his truck by touching it. What it means is I'll go up to try to disassemble a computer and electrocute myself and be twitching on the ground with well-known alarms coming out of the computer.
So it's kind of like
it's a
washing your car to invoke rain does not work.
Right.
Okay.
So Tacoma's got the flashbangs. Eclipse has got the EMP. The only thing we need to find really is the climbing gear and possibly the relay drone.
Right.
So should
we
we?
have the drone, we may not even need
both of
climbing
those
gear.
since she's using it.
Shall we? Should we leave the club finally and see if we can find this stuff en route? Are we in agreement there? Eclipse looks around at the team. I think we're leaving.
Sam just knows.
I haven't been on the Google thing. Has everybody uploaded their character sheets yet?
Yep.
Are all the character sheets except for mine on Google Drive right now?
Mine, because it's just default guy.
Yours is default.
Yeah, that doesn't even fit on the character sheet template anyway. There's stuff in the default that there's no place for in the character sheet.
Right. Well, roll whatever. See if you can find a drone. Roll 6 dice and tell me what you.
Yeah. Who's rolling the dice?
Tacoma, sorry.
So what shall I roll?
66.
6?
Yeah, 66.
Okay.
Yep,
Roll 1 2 times, 2 0 times, 3 1 time, 4 0 times, 5 1 times, and 6 2 times. Total 22.
Those two sixes have got to cancel
You'll be
out
able
them
to find,
ones.
the little.
Sorry, I can't hear.
It sort of, but not really. You're able to find what you need. It'll only cost you $100,000.
Okay, so the reload drone is not a
dollars aren't worth
thing.
anything. No, you can find the relay drone. It won't be an issue.
Okay, so we've got one.
Yes, basically all your supplies, except for you only get one EMP, will be able to be acquired by tomorrow night. If you want to do it tonight,
We
you
need
only
to do
get
it tonight,
about half
really.
of what you need.
Because the gig's only happening tonight, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So I think we need to just go in with what we can grab and do it tonight.
Alright, that'll be climbing gear, signal booster, relay drone, half of the explosives, the flashbangs, and whatever you can make yourself as far as humanist leaflets.
Okay, so we get everything pretty much apart from...
You won't have the EMP, you won't have the humanist stickers, you'll have half of everything else.
Okay.
What I typed in before, can I invoke Tacoma's artisan skill and scribble some humanist slogans on napkins and posters at the bar?
You can, absolutely, you go get a giant pile of napkins and do it.
Okay.
You can have someone bring you an ink pen. I mean, it depends if you have any of that, any artistry stuff on you, but you can ask the waitress for an ink pen and for a stack of napkins.
So let's do that. I will ask the waitress for oopsie. I made an oopsie and I need some extra napkins, and I also ruined my pen. So could she borrow me one?
Yes, it takes her a minute, but she comes back with an ink pen and.
Okay. Do I need to roll something?
No, because it's gonna look like it's slogan scribbled by a drunken dwarf on a napkin. Pretty good, like a spur of the moment kind of thing. Just remember as you're doing your artwork, this stack of vodka bottles that are what you're brewing on the table here.
Okay, so...
I'm just saying that there's some penalties, but it'll come out okay.
Okay, so we get the crazy looking humanist napkins, I guess, and we all kind of pile out the door. And I don't know, how are we getting around? Because someone, I think, Barsil, you had a car, right?
Yes, I have a 2-seater car.
Okay, and I've got the motorbike, so someone can jump on the back with me. That just leaves one. Has anyone else got a vehicle?
Gundar will fast travel to location.
I'm sorry, Gundar, it doesn't work like this. And Eclipse sort of like rolls her eyes a little bit. So, oh, I'm sorry, Gundar.
Can I ride on your motorbike? No,
yeah,
actually, I think it would be it would make more sense to send Tacoma with Sam and Barcel, because she's standing by the backup Sam.
Do you guys want to take a cab?
Gundar will call a colleague, and Gundar will take...
Let's put Sam and Tacoma in a cab to go get the drone and what they need to get. Gundar can ride with me, since my car's built for trolls, and then Eclipse can ride her bike, and then we can split up and get what we need to get, meet back at the building, pick which building you want to hit based on the little map of the warehouse, and we'll meet there.
Okay, so Eclipse and Sam are on the bike. Tacoma and... Oh, are Tacoma and Sam going off together, or are Tacoma and Gundar going off together?
way best for Tacoma and Sam to go since they need to get the drone that he can use. She
Okay,
can pilot and he can use.
All right.
Gundor's only muscle.
And that leaves Eclipse and Gundar can ride with Barcel because
All
the
right.
car fits.
Fantastic. So yeah,
We're
Eclipse.
basically with Eclipse. We've divided into two. Eclipse,
All right.
Gundar, and Barcel are together. Sam and Tacoma are together.
All right, fantastic. So yeah, Eclipse jumps on her bike, puts on her helmet. I guess she got a helmet. I don't know. She puts on her helmet.
You don't need one.
Okay. Well, for her own safety, she's gonna wear a helmet anyway. Because safety first, yo. Don't want to be a Shadowrunner and end up as pavement pizza. So yeah,
I'll hide you from cameras.
well, yeah, definitely. She puts on her helmet and prepares to follow the troll car to the factory or to the warehouse.
Alrighty. That gives the two trolls and the elf that will get there sooner can get set up a little better. You can even go into the warehouse if you want while we're waiting on the others. We'll say we've got an hour and a half of game time to do whatever it is you want to do ahead of the other two with the drone.
Okay.
If you want to just sit in the warehouse and watch it, that's absolutely appropriate. It's whatever you want to do. You're in charge of that. You and Sam are sorry.
How are
You
they
and
going
Gundar.
into?
Yeah, I
How do they
didn't.
get
I
into the
didn't think
warehouse?
I didn't think we had tickets. We have to just sort of hang around outside.
Gundor has
It's
underground
whatever
contacts.
you two want to do. I'm just
Okay. Well, in that case, I guess.
Well,
see
it's
two
just
trolls and an elf
we can get into that.
can get in if you wanted to. Sorry, hold on.
Bless you.
Was that?
If it's up to Eclipse, Eclipse doesn't want to necessarily go inside, but she kind of sees the advantage that if we had people inside, it would probably work better. But as this deviates so far from the original plan, I think she's just going to hang around outside and wait for the others to arrive.
Yeah, thing is that last time we established that we can't get in, so we kind of set everything up, assuming that we can't get in.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Since we have the drone,
You
we
cannot
should
get
try
tickets.
breaking into the adjacent warehouse, see if it's empty.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah. So Sam calls Eclipse on the comm link, and it's like, "Hey, do you want to try getting into the building next door? We're gonna be a while."
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I say I turn I find the car that the trolls are in, and I tap on the window, get them to roll it down, and I say, look, we gotta try and find this building next door that we can sort of get into and sort of scope it out a little bit, make sure it's all clear for the team to do their thing.
Are doors locked?
Right. What?
Gundor nods in agreement and pulls himself out of said car and then moves towards the building.
Okay, cool.
And keep in mind, even at the building next door, there's literally like 20,000 people around this warehouse. Yeah. You can get in, but there's still a lot of people around. You got to figure out how to do it without getting noticed. Otherwise, you're going to have a second party going on in this other building.
There's
no guards, but the building is locked. It does have security. You know, just the basic security and alarms. But there's a shitload of people about too.
As Barcel and Gundar get out of the car, Eclipse takes off her blouse and everything, and her chameleon suit is on underneath.
Hey, there you go. Oh man.
Okay, and
then
then
from now on, Barcel is just a tag along. I'm just here to back you up and be your medic, unless you directly need me.
So yeah, Eclipse stuffs all her clothes into the sort of saddlebag on the bike, and then joins Sam and joins Gundar and Barcel as they're sort of scoping out the building. And I say to Gundar, what do you think?
Gundar believes that I can cause distraction while you can sneak in with your sneaky suit.
Okay, I think we can do that. I think the other thing, we need to replicate this so the others can get in as well. So.
Yes, Gondor will have to save some dance moves for later.
Gundar no dance. Gundar will cause big distraction by bench pressing Truck, and everyone will be amazed at Gundar's strength.
Okay, when Gundar says this, Eclipse nods and she laughs a little bit and kind of. I guess the building that we're trying to get into has got sort of like a setback door, if that makes sense. Like the door's set back a little bit from the street. Maybe.
Its layout is going to be exactly like the one you're trying to break into.
Oh, okay.
And there's going to be people all around it.
Okay, well, if
I mean, it's not like a back-to-back person-to-person crowd, but there's people all around trying to get to this concert and hear it. But this layout interior is the exact same as the one I sent you for the other warehouse.
Okay.
And Dendar, just roll a straight strength check.
And what dice do I need to roll for that? Because I got...
Just whatever your strength is. Maybe your body, I guess.
the strength's not an actual stat though.
Yeah.
So I can...
It's 12 and 9, basically.
So it's just 12 because it's the augmented number.
Yeah.
So you've got a
It'll
dice
be
pool of
whichever
12.
one is higher. It's going to be... So yeah, you should be...
Got 11.
Pick up the truck with...
11 on roll of 12. I think that I can bench press this truck. And amazing. I do it with one hand.
You probably can.
Okay, you got
So,
11 successes out of 12
Describe how
then.
you're picking up the truck while...
I chant the song of my people to gather crowds around so that they see that I am lifting said truck way over my head, believing that I used to be an old ring fighter. So I believe that the crowd would understand me if they did know about troll fighting, that I was an exceptional fighter many years ago.
Good. Pretty much do whatever you want with this truck.
I love you so much for this, Rue.
What are you... Clip, what are you doing while he's obviously distracting everybody?
Okay, so
He's
while
got a chanting crowd that are trying to get him to pick up 2 trucks.
okay, well, so while this is going on, I take a look at the lock, and I guess I'm gonna try and get in via picking the lock or whatever. And my locksmith
You have no
skill
idea,
is
what you're saying.
yeah, I got no idea. So I've got a locksmith skill of 8, but I've got an infiltration skill. Hang on, let me. I've also got an
Infiltration is
infiltration.
about people.
Is it?
Yeah, infiltration isn't about opening doors, it's about mingling with the crowd, I think.
But I'm going to let you use both. That way you can try to, not be noticed while you're picking the lock.
Okay, so just roll both of them
Just,
together.
Why the hell not?
Okay, so locksmith and infiltration, and
I would
got.
like to...
Go on.
What I would like to do as Gundar will see him begin to pick at lock, and I will expertly throw said truck that I have to obscure Eclipse to begin to pick up another said truck, and then chant to the members of the crowd who just believe that they are stronger than Gundar, and Gundar will lift new truck with people inside and take for a great ride around building.
Before you do that, go ahead and roll your agility to make sure you don't squash the clips with the truck you just tossed it. I'm going to set this truck right over here and block the crowd and pick up the other one. And look, my elf is paced. So whatever your agility is, roll that to make sure you don't paste your elf.
Can I roll agility 2 to make sure I get out the fucking way?
You're busy infiltrating and picking
Oh,
rocks.
damn it.
You
so
might get to see the shadow depending on how he rolls.
my agility is 3, and I rolled a 3. So wait. So it's 3 times on a d20, correct?
Yeah.
No,
Ah,
on a
D6, D6.
Everything in this game is D6. Everything's D6. Anything that's a 5 or a 6 is a success. And then you count successes.
6, 5, and 3.
Yeah. See, you're fine.
I lived!
The little elf sees the shadow coming and yeah. He did a great job.
Okay. I just barely...
Alright, so as he's yeah, you might have sharded a little.
Yeah, so I hear out the corner of my eye while I'm fiddling with this lock, I see a shadow approaching quicker than maybe it should be approaching behind me, and I just managed to turn my head in time to see it land a couple of feet away from me, and you hear a distinctive and Eclipse sort of just her eyes really wide goes back to the lock she's picking, and in her head she's thinking, damn, this team are fucking crazy, man. So I rolled...
You've got better cover now, so what do
Yeah, that is true. I don't think she's thinking about that though. I don't think Eclipse is thinking, you know what, this is really good for cover. She's thinking, damn, this is really bad for my trousers. Yeah, so I rolled a 1 one time, 2 3 times, 3 1 time, 4 3 times. I rolled 5 5 times, and 6 5 times.
Yeah, you definitely. You're in. You bypassed. You know, the security was not an issue.
I infiltrated the shit out of that building.
There, everyone else can get in easily too, because now the truck's there. You've got the door secured with your own passcode now. Everybody can get in the building when everybody gets there.
Fantastic. And I comlink all these details to the others, and I say, but in really sarcastic tones, like, great work, Gundar! Like, I'm really kind of not happy, but at the same time, I don't think don't know if he's going to pick up on it.
Gundar winks to voice in head, saying, Gundar nods and agrees.
Okay, cool. And on that note, can we quickly swap back to DR and Law? So I can take a quick bathroom break?
Yes. Then we'll finish that up and get everybody back to the warehouse, and then we'll have to cut it short.
Oh, okay, cool. Alright, so I'll be back. I'll be back soon.
Warehouse.
Alright. See you soon.
Okay.
So, Tacoma and DR, what are you guys doing?
We are approaching.
Alright. You guys don't want any, just you go get what you need to do and you hit the warehouse?
Yep. No extra stops. Just pick
Sounds
up the
good to
gear,
me.
head to the warehouse, and set up shop off ground if possible. So if the
When
adjacent warehouse,
When you guys
Yeah.
get there,
yeah,
you guys get there, Barksville tells you which door to come into since Nux is gone. Then you guys roll up to that garage door that it shows on the map, and he pulls it up. You guys can get through the crowd and get in. He re-secures the door. So everybody's inside the warehouse with your equipment.
will we be able to get to a higher ground and observe the other warehouse from windows or something? Or would we still have to get the roof?
Absolutely. You've got full control of the building here.
Okay, so we head to one side that should, according to the map, should house similar office spaces as the adjacent warehouse, so that we can be in the warehouse, look out of some sort of window space, and observe the other warehouse, but be still inside. Is that gonna work?
The office building in the warehouse you're in is at the opposite end of the building from, like I said, the layout is exactly the same, just one building over. There are some high up ventilation windows. You guys can get up there into the rafters and at least look on the other building, but you can't see anything. There's no windows into the other building's office, but you can see where it should be based on the building you're in.
Yeah, we don't even need the windows to the other building. We just need the windows facing the other building so that we can somewhat see what's
Can we
happening.
launch the drone out of one of those
I mean,
windows?
you guys can get on the roof easier. What was it?
Then,
Sam?
in that case, let's get onto the roof of our warehouse right away and set up shop there.
Are you guys currently in the warehouse next door to our target?
Yes, and
Okay, so we're all
to the
together
roof.
now, yeah?
Yeah, and we are heading to the roof of our warehouse.
Okay, cool.
Tacoma is getting to the roof and setting up the drone, but leaving it on standby until it's confirmed that we actually need it.
Well, using the drone would be preferable to actually going over there.
But have we checked? Maybe we can get the signal from this side without any extra measures.
Okay, Sam tries to connect to the phone unit on the radios, which is on the roof, close to the target building.
Okay.
Okay. All right. What all's going on again? Everybody's on the roof. Where is everybody within the warehouse right now?
I'm following Sam and Tacoma up to see how the whole drone thing goes, and once that gets launched, I'm gonna go back downstairs.
Okay. What's Bendar doing?
Benching 2 trucks.
Okay. Alright. Well, we'll leave it here since we've been on for about an hour, and I'm using my friend's Wi-Fi. So we'll pause here, and then we'll hit the building next week.
Okay.
Okay.